Welcome back to Remember Your Dad Loves You. I want to talk about one of my most favorite movie quotes of all times. I love movies. I think movies are like the new modern day philosophers in a sense. This movie quote comes from Harvey. It's a 1950s classic with Jimmy Stewart. Main character's Elwood P. Dow. He's kind of who I idolize, kind of wish to become to a degree. And in the movie, he's certifiably insane. So take that the way you want to. Um, the movie quote is him talking to a doctor, and the doctor's kind of frustrated with how he thinks and stuff like that. And he turns to him and says,
In this world, Elwood, you must be oh so smart or oh so pleasant. Well, for years I was smart. I recommend pleasant. You may quote me.
there's another phrase for that quote that we hear more current is, you can either be right or you can be happy. You can't be both to a degree. I think when you're right, and there's a level of joy there. But there's also often conflict with being right sometimes. And it kind of comes down to one of my first things I actually ever wanted to teach my son was, you have a choice to be happy or to be sad in a sense. And this quote kind of works around that same idea. If you are trying to be right in the world and convincing people that you are right, you're going to live in a level of conflict. And for me, conflict is a level of misery and sadness and stuff like that. Conflict's also really great, and don't get me wrong with that, pushback and fighting and striving and stuff like that. But I think when dealing with people in life in general, being pleasant, being happy is a much more pleasant experience to be in. You can still be pleasant and are at disagreements and arguments and stuff like that, accepting that the other person is also right, is pleasant. It makes them feel good. It's like, all right, I see your point, but I disagree with it, but I agree to disagree. Um, sense a level of agreement and being pleasant. It just, as a quote, the way he says it is just so inspirational for me. It's just a world of peace. I try my best to kind of move through life, and if there's any confrontation, and trying not to fight it, kind of go with the flow and be with it, be with the people around me. Um, doesn't always work all the time. I mean, it's not for everyone either. I get that too, but it's a line that I absolutely truly love and wanted to share it with everyone. So dad quote, no, dad joke, not quote. um, all right. Why did a cow cross the road? To get to the other side. That's kind of funny. um, all right. So with that, remember that your dad loves you, and you have a choice to be smart or pleasant. Your choice. Have fun with that one. All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.